Okay, folks. So last night was like a triple threat with the moon. We had the super moon going on, and it was supposed to be some kind of a blood moon going on, and then there was a little bit of a partial eclipse. And I do have a little bit of video footage to share too, but I just think that it's kind of curious because I think there might have been something else going on. Maybe I don't know, but I don't know. As it moved towards us, you could see it was presenting like a little bit of a red haze here. And then at some points, it did kind of appear to have a little bit of a reddish, pinkish type of a hue to it. So, but I don't know. I just think there might have been something else going on here that I don't think that this was necessarily the shadow of the Earth. But then again, who knows? I mean, that's what they tell us, right? So we're just supposed to be good little automatons and believe everything they tell us and never question it, right? And it's getting to a point now where I'm just waiting for it. I'm waiting for them to start labeling and categorizing people that question the whole moon landing and question all of the theories that have been presented to us from NASA as, some kind of domestic terrorists. And, my content already gets shadow banned. I already know that because I definitely don't, share the same opinion. Oh yeah, there was another little real faint light twinkling out there on the other side of the moon there. You can see, I don't know, it's really faint right in there. But I don't know. I have a hard time believing anything that any of these agencies tell us. I really don't have a lot of trust in the space agencies. I really don't. I don't believe that they've been honest with us. And, it's my observations as I'm watching and observing and documenting the sun and the moon and the movement of these lights in the sky around us here in southern Nevada. I see that these lights, the sun and the moon, they appear to move towards us here in southern Nevada. And we're kind of elevated. This is an elevation map here. Let me make it full screen real quick. Yeah, there we go. We're out here in Nevada, and you can see in this area here, this whole area has got a pretty good elevation to it. If you look at the chart here, it rises up and up and up. And there's some areas that are well over 14,000 feet. So it's my observation anyway, as the sun and the moon move towards us, it comes towards us from the east, from this direction over here. And as it comes towards us, it moves up and over, and then it moves off to the northwest. So I believe it has to rise up because it's having to go over these, elevations and along our planet. And that's just my observations. And I know a lot of people will debate and argue that because you got all of this information coming from aerospace agencies and from NASA that tells you different. But I believe that these lights, the sun and the moon, are moving around us like this, around on a non-rotating stationary plane. And it's level. It's not flat. I mean, it's not flat, okay, by no means. There's lots of hills, there's lots of valleys, there's lots of peaks. If you look across this whole, you can see there's lots of elevated areas. And the sun and the moon have to move like up and down in like an elliptical type of a fashion. If you look at elliptical movement, it's up and then down, up and then down. And it goes around our planet. So when it approaches our area here, it has to rise up. And that's really what I observe in my captures, in my videos of the sun's and the moon's movement. It appears that it moves towards us from the east, up over the Lake Mead foothills, and then it has to rise up, and then it lowers itself back down because I've captured it off to the west where it drops down as well. And then it moves off to the northwest. It doesn't stay off to the west of our location. The light moves all the way around us, right to the north, to the west, and then it comes right back up, coming right up back from the east. So that's just my observations. And this whole thing here, I think there might have been something else going on with this. I don't know. Let me show you. Let me go to Flight Tracker right now. I wonder if they're still there. There were a couple of very interesting named Air Force planes sitting over at Nellis earlier. And looks like they took off. But there was one that was named Smoke 02 and another one named Carbon. And I just think that's kind of curious. Oh, wait. Oh, there they are. Oh, they're back up here. There we go. Carbon 02 up here in northern Nevada. Medina, Panaca, Caliente. Let's see. Carbon 1. It's pretty much following the same route. And these are Northrop Talons, T-38C Talons. I just find the names Carbon 1, Carbon 2. Oh, here's Cool 25, another Talon. And it looks like they're doing loops up in this area here, Highland Peak. Okay. And Cool 24. Some of the names for these. It's another team. Yeah, they're pretty much doing what they've been doing. But anyway, I will put the videos up when I catch it. Thanks for watching. And just know that I appreciate you and that you matter very much to me. And there's definitely more to come if I can help it. And some kind of interesting shadow thing going on here. Some weird eclipse thing going on. Yeah, it's coming up through the power line still. So, yeah, anyway. Let's set the time lapse or something. Maybe just let this roll.